Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Morgan with an E. We're back on a whole different day from that first clip with a different outfit and different hair. I just really wanted to make a time lapse of me making my bed. And if you hear any background noise in this video, it is most likely Gatsby playing with this bone here. I got a new camera for my birthday, and so I'm really excited to try it out for this apartment tour. Please bear with me if there's any blurry moments. And please like and subscribe if you like this video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Morgan, and this is Morgan with an E. Here we are going to, as you've seen in my past two videos, be talking about medical school and med school advice, residency advice, those types of things, but we're also going to be talking about interior design. So on my residency application, I put down interior design as one of my hobbies. I love to watch HGTV. I wanted to be an architect when I was growing up. Love DIY YouTube channels, and so this is definitely going to be a place where I share some of that process. So far in the last two videos I did, all I've shown you guys is this wall back here, and to be honest, it's one of the most recent things that I've finished. When I was moving into this apartment, I did a whole process to figure out what types of things I wanted to buy, the color scheme that I wanted to follow, and it came together in the living room. My bedroom still needs a lot of work, and so I definitely am going to do a few different videos in this interior design kind of category of like DIY projects, redecorating, reorganizing, as well as like getting rid of stuff as I get ready to move for residency, because I do have a lot of space here, and I think it's time to downsize. I feel like there's one question I've gotten on a lot of different interviews for residency, and it is, if you weren't going to be a doctor, what would you be? And mine is definitely an interior designer, which kind of gets some head turns and some confused looks. I actually wanted to be an architect when I was younger, so I guess that's where this comes from. So we're gonna do kind of a vlog style tour of my house. So I do like to make my bed as often as possible. It does not happen every day, let's be totally honest, but this is the basics of my bed. I'm not gonna get a new one anytime soon, but I definitely feel like I've outgrown this style. I want to get something more earthy. This is a mirror that I had from my parents' house, which is literally the closet doors. So as you can see at the top, it's like supposed to be on rollers, and it actually does still have the wheels at the bottom so I can roll it back and forth. And I just keep painting it different colors based on how I feel. So it's black for now. This is also for my childhood home desk. I don't use it as a desk. Obviously my chair is over here, and that's just for me to sit in. I just keep random stuff up there. That's my like new camera stuff. This is my closet. Yeah, okay. We're not gonna do a huge thing on that, but it is a walk-in. I definitely am going to have to do some work on getting that a little bit less full for my move for residency if I'm moving somewhere with a smaller closet. That's just Gatsby's bed. Sometimes he sleeps in his crate. And my bathroom is pretty small. It's just, you know, standard bathroom. I have a lot of like skincare stuff, and then all of my makeup and cleaning supplies are underneath there. Then this is my living room where I put the most effort in. We'll go back to that in a second. This is my coffee cart, and also holds my microwave. As you can see, I have a very small kitchen, tiny kitchen, especially for Birmingham. Usually Birmingham has much bigger kitchens than this. That's all the counter space that I have. So I had to be creative and put my coffee machine up there, and then I have all of this extra storage over here. So literally all of my pantry stuff is out here instead of inside the cabinets, because that's where all of my plates and stuff are. And then again, it was my birthday recently, so that's the cake my mom made me, and last bit of some brownies that a friend gave me. And then I just have like other cooking stuff and fruits and vegetables up here. And then this is Gatsby's area, and this is where my washer dryer is. These are the most function over fashion areas in my apartment. I like for things to look nice, but I haven't really put that much effort into that area, so we'll move on. Thanks, Michelle, for these balloons for my birthday. I really love plants, so I have a lot of plants, and I saw this on Pinterest, so I decided to create one for myself. It's just like a little coat rack that I put my plants on with S-hooks, and then I put like Gatsby's leashes and my purse up there. Then I have this little area, which is one of the things that I changed. So I used to have this over there, and then I watched a video where someone was talking about having a bar cabinet instead of a bar cart. So obviously this was never a real bar cart, but I had put my alcohol on it and some glasses and stuff, and I thought it was like a cute thing over there near the kitchen, but it wasn't really functional. And this is also a very old little bookcase, and I was scared that somebody was gonna knock into it and knock the glasses off. So I moved that. Shout out to my friend Nitty for helping me move this stuff. The actual bookshelf wasn't heavy, but the chest that I replaced it with was. And then these are like some Christmas lights that I stole from my parents' house. The rest of my plants with my little diffuser and my humidifier for my plants. It just plugs in, it's like goes into a cup. Very, very simple. And then a picture with some friends, and this is a painting that I made. And yet another thing that I stole from my parents' house. This is just one of my favorite lamps from childhood, but I tried to plug it in here when I first moved in and it shorted out. So it's not plugged in, it's just there for decoration. This is another area that I'm gonna end up fixing if I buy a new TV stand. It looks really, really cluttered. So we're gonna get rid of that and redo this whole area. These are some more paintings that I did, as well as a picture from Etsy of Sade, and some more pictures. All of these are from Society 6, except for that one. I took that picture, mirrors from a lady off of Facebook Marketplace, and hung them up, and that's the bar cart. Silk chairs from Facebook Marketplace. This whole area is just kind of a hot mess. I have this little stand that used to be in my bathroom last year, and then there's no space in my current bathroom, so I've been using it as my stand for virtual interviews. So I put my computer on top of that, sit it in front of here with my ring light, and that's my background for all of my interviews. And it's been really nice. My school kind of like told us to keep it really simple behind us, but I had already decorated this wall, and it was the best place because it's right across from all of these windows. And even with a ring light, if you don't have any natural light, it can still be pretty dark. So for now, that's gonna stay there until tomorrow when I do my last interview. And then inside this Marshall's bag is a whole bunch of extra papers and computer stuff, as well as some paints and a canvas, my last canvas from when I first bought all of these canvases. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to better store all of that because obviously it just looks junky. And last but not least, I always keep tequila, mezcal, and then recently gin. And then I have this Kettle One Botanicals. It's so good. Makes the best Moscow mules without any real work from you. Keep my glasses right there. And then actual drinking glasses in here with some of my coffee cups and tea down at the bottom. So that is the gist of my apartment. Future Morgan here, promising that I will get better at outros. Thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions about anything in my apartment, if you have any questions about my interest in interior design, and look forward to the video that I kind of teased at the end of last week's video about having a schedule in professional school with the dog. I didn't get around to recording that last week because it was a little bit of a hectic week, but I hopefully will record it this week on one of my work days. Gatsby!